Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a great 4th of July weekend. First off, thanks to my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Also, if you got any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And you also can hit me up at foxjunk73@gmail.com. Super excited today to show you the status on Project Arctic Fox, what I got done this week. I'll walk you around that car, but if you look at the description of this video, today's video is mainly about quarter panel window restoration. My first set of these, I think I done probably 20 years ago on an 85 GT that I put late model quarter windows in. So I'm going to show you my process, how I do it, and the materials I use. And if you got any questions about that, please email me or just leave it in the comments below. I'll be happy to try to answer those as well. So super excited to show you the status. I didn't get a bunch done to the car this week. I got the car buffed. I got the new tires mounted and balanced. I repolished the wheels and a few other things. So without further ado, we'll start off with the passenger side quarter panel. And check that out. So it turned out super nice. Like I said, got some new meats on the tire, or new meats on the wheels. I did hand polish the wheels, pop new center caps in there. Not finished cleaning up. I didn't get my shocks and struts in this week. Once those come in, I will get the underneath of the car cleaned up, and the inside the wheel was detailed a little bit. I did get up inside the gas cap door. Let's see, a little trick method here. Got all this cleaned up. Looks brand new inside. So on the quarter glass, the easiest way to take them out is basically remove the inside rear seat. You can just take the quarter panel trim loose and kind of fight with getting in there as best you can. But I find the easiest way to take the quarter windows out is just take the back seat out. It's a little bit more work, but it's, believe it or not, it's way less aggravation once you get to the point where you got to reinstall your windows. So on the quarter glass, there is 9 little nuts that hold them on. You've got 2 here, 2 here, there's 2 more here, and then you've got 3 down this pillar and 1 down here in this corner. So once you get those removed, I normally stick like a pry bar or a putty knife or something and just kind of pry it. I think these I use a real fat screwdriver and just kind of pry it loose. If they're good and hot, normally they'll pry right out. Just be careful not to break them. It does happen. So like I said, got it polished today. One little dinger in the passenger quarter right here. The passenger doors is about perfect as they come, super straight. Passenger fenders the same way, 0 issues on that fender, super nice. Trying to decide what to do with the lower stripes. I'm trying to keep this car as original as I can keep it, so I may just leave them as they are. I haven't decided yet. I do have a new Celine window banner on the way and some new Celine Gold 302 hood decals coming for it. I think I had one little ding in the hood right there. My PDR guy is going to come out 2 weeks. I'm going to be gone next week. He's going to come out and try to get the little dings out if he can. Hopefully he can get most of them out. I have one little dinger in the driver's door right there too. Like I said, this car is just, the body lines, just super amazing. Super straight. The door, all the body moldings are like new. I mean, the passenger quarter, or the driver quarter, sorry, just, it's the same way. It's super nice. Like I said, original paint. I didn't wet sand it at all. Basically, I just polished it with my buffer on the polished foam pad. Like I said, the roof's super nice. It does have a little dinger right here. Like I said, my PDR guys are going to come out and try to get that out for me. I did clean all the windows up, get all the gunk and dirt out of there. Haven't done much with the door panels or the seat yet. I did clean the cluster up just with some window cleaner. Clean up like new. The dash is the same way. It's a little faded on the top over there. Haven't decided if I'm gonna dye that or not. So, like I said, I did pull the shift boot and stuff out just to clean it. It's over there. The Celine badge and all that on it. The seats in this car are just, they're amazing. They're in great shape. Faded, maybe faded just a little, but you know, super, super nice shape. But that's it. Just wanted to show you what I got done. Like I said, I didn't get a bunch done. We hit a car show up last night, so I was busy most of the day yesterday. We took the Ford GT down to a big car show in Salt Lake. That was a lot of fun. But that's it so far. Like I said, looking really good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. For this thing sitting outside for all those years, the original paint, it buffed up really nice. I did get the trunk jam cleaned up also. All up in there. Got all the gunk out of there. VIN stickers looking new. I got as much gunk as I could up there. I'm not done cleaning yet. So, but yeah, all that stuff just cleaned up super nice. All right, so 2 1/4 windows. So just kind of school you guys a little bit. This is what I started with, glass that looked like this. This is probably what most of your windows look like, just shot and wore out. So first step, sandpaper. Some 220 or 180. I use 180. You want to sand it down till you get it looking white like this. Then your primer will stick to it. This 2K primer, that stuff will stick to anything but bare metal. So rubber is not an issue. All right, so once you're done sanding the window, tape it up. This set of 1/4 windows right now, I think it's 6, 7 coats of primer. You can still see all the low spots in the primer from where the rubber is worn. Now, when you use this primer, the MP282, you're gonna have to buy Flex Agent. Now, I'll tell you, this stuff is 50 bucks for a pint. It's a little pricey, but you have to have it. If you don't use Flex Agent in this primer, it's gonna crack on you. The paint will crack, the primer will crack. You see right here, I can bend it. It's not cracking or nothing at all. It's just plenty of flexibility there. They say use 10 or 15%. I use probably, when I mix mine up in the cup, I'll probably put 3 or 4 lids of Flex Agent in it. The primer is MP282 and the hardener's MH283. Now this is what it looks like after you prime it. 6, 7 heavy coats. I'd lay them on pretty thick. I don't like to have to reprime if I don't have to. You're going to sand most of it off. Now these windows have been curing for, I want to say, probably 2 days, maybe 3. This one I sanded this morning. Turned out super nice. It's almost 100% ready to paint. Now if you see some black spots like this is the rubber coming through from the primer. I'm going to prime these again. I'll probably put 2 coats, but not heavy. It'll be moderate. And then I'll scuff, and then I'll paint them with SEM trim black. I won't resand them with 220 or 180. You see I got a few black lines down in here also. You're going to want to make sure that all of that's covered when you paint them, because if it's not, it's basically going to show up like a high spot through your paint. And using a black trim paint, that's going to show out pretty bad. Now you see this molding line right through here? This is what I call it because it butts up to the drip rail molding on the roof. If your line is gone, I've seen it before, and I've also seen some guys fill them in, make them perfectly flat, nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to keep this original. I'll fold a piece of sandpaper in half, I'll put it in the line, and I'll just kind of make the line back the way it's supposed to be. Now that part is the most time consuming and it's the biggest pain in the butt. But if you want it to look right, which I do, that's just what you got to do. My line right now is super deep, got good depth all the way around. Like I said, I'm going to put 2 more coats of primer on these, maybe 3, and call it done. I'll rescuff them with the Burgundy Scotch-Brite, and then I'll paint them with SEM trim black. Now, I will retape these windows. I'll take this paper off and the tape, and any excess primer you've got that's on the glass before you paint it, you want to get that off before you retape the window. So this is just paper for my primer, and then I'll take all this off once I'm done with primer, retape it, and then paint it and be done. Again, that's how I do my windows. I'll try to make a short video when I get back, once they're all painted and all the trims back on the car, to show you what they look like. But these are the windows I'm using. So you see what they look like now. This one hasn't been sanded yet at all. This one I sanded this morning. It's ready for reprime. And like I said, this is what most of them look like. Just wore out and need to be redone. So again, this is Arctic Fox. That's about all I got done. Let me know what you guys are thinking, if you got any questions or comments. So like I said, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. I'm really having fun with this project. I apologize for not showing you guys more of it this week. It's just been a busy week. It's been a hot week, and I don't have a lot of time to record and stuff like that. If I had somebody to help me, it'd be a lot easier. Like I said, I didn't do much hard buffing on this car, just a light polish. I used some, what did I use over here? The Meguiar's Ultra Finishing Polish and a foam pad. That's all I used on this paint. So for this car sitting outside to turn out this nice with just some polish, super surprising, and the car's cleaning up super nice. Again, thanks to my subscribers. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July weekend. You guys please be safe. Don't get burnt, and you guys have a good weekend.